Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.
Hey everybody, welcome back to a quick beer review. This should be a fun one. Going back out to New England, Treehouse Brewing, courtesy of my man Kelly. I appreciate you. This is a mystery beer. I don't know what this beer is. This is just a white can, and Kelly put a little post-it note that says TH Mystery Beer. I'm guessing just because it's Treehouse, it's going to be a hazy, hoppy beer, but who knows? That's my guess. So it's just a white can. He did say in the email that he sent that people will probably know what this beer is because there's only a couple beers that use a white can, but I don't follow Treehouse enough. I have no fucking clue what this beer is. I wouldn't be able to tell you what cans are white and what cans are not. So this was canned on June 17th. Gosh, my grandfather's birthday. He's been gone a while. So time of recording, just under 2 months. I let this can sit out just because I figured it was a hazy hoppy beer. But if it's like a triple IPA, I'm cooked. Hopefully not. Oh my gosh, it's hazy. We were using our awesome Treehouse. This used to be like you can probably buy these like no problem now, but back in the day when they first started using these, you had to go to Treehouse and you would get a pour and you could keep the glass if you paid a certain amount of money, I think. And my man Leo sent me this glass and I just love it. I never use it, but it's awesome. So yeah, this beer is very hazy. It is murky AF, kind of butternut squashy. It is not glowing. This is not the haze that I like, but it might look better on camera. There is a finger of super fluffy, like eggshell head. What is this? What is this? I will say, I don't know what this is, but being almost 2 months in the can, whatever this is, it's probably going to be awesome. I've always talked about, we're Team Old IPA. That started from when I first started drinking Treehouse years ago. I would get, it was hard to get Treehouse back then. So when I would get multiple cans, I didn't want to drink them. And I realized that sitting on them for like 3 or 4 weeks, I liked them more. So this is probably going to be awesome. Smell this thing. Fucking smells so good. So, I mean, it's Treehouse beer, so now we're going to see if we can figure this out. I'm not going to be able to figure this out, but this immediately reminds me, I mean, obviously it's not in a white can, so it's not that, but this smells to me like how green and green variants used to smell. It is super pineapple-y, and it almost has like a basil thing, but it's explosively tropical, like stone fruity pineapple. This smells, so I would say this is not like a lower ABV beer. Just by the nose, this smells like a double IPA. It's candied. It's got a bit of like the Flintstone vitamin thing going on, but just like super fucking tropical, juicy, like mango, papaya. Yeah, so much pineapple and like herbaceous thing. And it's got like a sweet kind of bready like finish to it. Some kids are going jamon outside. But yeah, this to me smells, we're above 7%. It's just explosive still at 2 months in the can. So let's go and taste it. Kelly, cheers, appreciate you. Mystery beer. What is it? Who fucking knows? It's delicious. It's got a nice pithy bite. Orange flesh. It's kind of like grapefruit, sides of your tongue. So this is one of the beers, I always say this with Treehouse beers, and I've talked about this a lot in recent videos. I 100% believe that they have changed the way they brew beer, and I think they just overhop the shit out of them these days. I think whatever this beer was, dead fresh, probably was hot burny and super astringent because it is still extremely pithy and has a good hop bite on the middle of your tongue. This is what I like out of hazy beers. This beer is fantastic. It's got a chewy mouthfeel. There's a ton, like, I think the pithiness that's lingering is just making my brain feel like it tastes super like citrus. Tons of orange, tangerine. This doesn't have like the vanilla thing. Maybe this is like some sort of, that's not a beer. I don't know what this is, but going back to thinking about like recent Treehouse beers I've had, I could see this being part of like a recipe that they use like with Julius because it's so orange forward on your tongue. But it's so pithy. This is, I mean, there's no way this is a single IPA. This has to be a double IPA. If this is sub 7%, I'm going to be mind fucking blown. Just because it's full bodied, chewy, and just so explosively juicy, citrus, pineapple, and just with that awesome, just pithy bitterness right on the middle of my tongue. I love that. Almost goes to like the orange juice after you brush your teeth kind of a thing. But I don't mind it. All that being said, I think that this beer fresh was wildly hoppy and probably hop burny and astringent, just because it feels like that after 2 months in the can. So whatever this beer is, it's fantastic. One of the better Treehouse beers I've had in recent memory. But yeah, I'm going to guess this is a double IPA. I would guess this has like Citra, maybe some Galaxy. Like smelling it, like smelled like green. So like Citra Galaxy hopped. I mean, it could be, you know, more new school, like New Zealand hop. Who knows? I know people love using like peacherine these days. That's very tropical. I have no idea what this is, but whatever this is, it's fantastic. So I'm going to do like last time. I'm going to drink this and I'm going to send Kelly an email and tell him what I thought and guess, and then he can tell me. And then after this video's done, I will put at the end the answer to what this was. So if you guys have had a Treehouse beer in a white can recently, hopefully you liked it as much as this beer is fucking awesome. Really, really good stuff. So we'll leave it at that. Mystery beer from Treehouse. This is a double IPA. I'm guessing, I don't know, like 8 point. I mean, a lot of their double IPAs are like 8.2, right? To like 8.7. I would say it's in the 8% range just because it's so explosively aromatic and just so explosively flavorful on your palate. Chewy, big mouthfeel. If this is a single IPA, I'm going to be fucking blown away. And if it is, good on you guys because you made a fantastic single IPA. But yeah, good stuff. So that's it. Stick around for the answer. See you soon. Cheers. All right, we are going to find out what the mystery beer from Treehouse was that we just drank a couple days ago. I sent Kelly an email and I just heard back. So here we go. Let's see how bad we failed at this. Shoot, if I remember correctly, I said I thought it was a double IPA in the 8% range just because it was so impactful and like the mouthfeel. It was a big chewy beer, super like hoppy still, flavorful, all that good stuff. Even being canned, I think it was like a couple months in the can when we drank it. Let's see here. So he just sent me an email back that says, "Hey Joe, it's amazing to hear that it held up so well after 2 months. That is so fun. From your email, you have excellent notes and guesses. Actually, oh wow, yes, it's sub 8%. Holy smokes. It is a single IPA. That is crazy. Let's see here. Sub 8% single IPA. Haha, they use some special hops. Dun, 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 dun. Mystery beer you had was 10th anniversary Julius. Okay, so that makes sense to me. So Julius is like a, is it double or triple dry hopped? It's a massively hoppy rendition of Julius, and it's the 10th anniversary. So there we go. So he sent me the description. Special batch marks 10 years of Julius, born from a relentless quest to master our craft. This beer represents a milestone in our conceptualization and execution of hop-saturated styles, for sure. That beer is hop-saturated AF. So yeah, 6.8%. Wow, gosh, what a freaking beer. I guessed it was a double IPA, but 6.8%, but it's double or triple dry hop. That makes sense. It held up well for sure. And I think in the video, I'd have to go back and look. I think I might have said like this reminds me of green or a batch, some sort of Julius variant. So I'm not mad at my guess. Whatever. Drinking beer blind is impossible, but I think we did okay. 6.8%. I said 8%. Like I wasn't that far off. But yeah, what a fucking beer. 10th anniversary Julius. If you had that beer, you're stoked. That was awesome. So mystery beer. We have found out what it was. Kelly, I appreciate you sharing it. Hope you guys had this beer. Let me know. See ya.
Thank you for coming behind the bar, in the arcade, all that shit.
Ever since I was younger, I was into video games.
Somebody like the fuse so I can bring bad news to all these crews who can't NBA jam with the shoe.